The New Forest is in the county of Hampshire and covers an area of 290.8 square miles. The New Forest is arguably one of the most haunted areas in Britain for sheer quantity of ghost sightings. One of these tales tells of Rufus the Red, William Rufus, the Red King. He was killed by an arrow shot by Sir Walter Tyrrell whilst hunting in the forest in 1100 AD. Whether it was an accident or murder may never be known, but for others say the land laid a curse on him for taking land by force and demolishing churches and settlements. Rufus also had a brother and a nephew who died in the forest. Legend says his ghost can be seen today, doomed to wander the forest for all eternity. Every year, Orknell Pond, where Tyrrell washed his hands of the blood, turns red, and a great black hound can be seen and is an omen of impending death. For our next story, we meet the Duke de Stackpole. He was an extravagant and eccentric English aristocrat. He had a French title and also gained papal ones for rebuilding much of the Vatican. In his latter life, he moved to a mansion in Lyndhurst called Glasshaze. He ran a local smuggling operation using his yacht. He died at Glasshaze in 1848. Glasshaze, nowadays, is better known as the Lyndhurst Park Hotel. The mansion became a hotel in the early 1900s, and this is when Stackpole's ghost was first seen. His spirit can be seen staring out of the windows, and during improvements in the 1970s, his ghost was witnessed screaming at builders. On the 7th of July, the day of his death, he is said to hold a ball for the dead, and the sound of music can be heard coming from the Great Hall. Local folklore from the village of Bisterne tells of a battle in the 1400s between Sir Maurice de Berkeley and a dragon. The battle raged all over the forest, and using the advice of a strange ram-horned old man and his two trusty dogs, he slayed the dragon near Lyndhurst. After the fight, Maurice was a broken man. He didn't sleep and he couldn't eat, and eventually he arrived at the hill known today as Bolton's Bench and laid down and died. The spirits of Maurice and his trusty dogs can be seen together wandering round the hill late at night. In the New Forest have been told for hundreds of years. Two of the more famous ones are that of Mary Dore and Witchy White. In life, Mary Dore lived and operated in 18th century Beaulieu. John, Duke of Montague, was quite enamoured with her. She was known for transforming into animals like cats and birds and hares to get away with stealing wood. Mary was jailed at Winchester by the witchfinders, and she returned. After being released, she found a house had been demolished. She is said to have struck sticks into the ground and grew a new abode. Witchy White was another famous witch from Beaulieu, but lived around 100 years later. She performed love magic, bringing couples together. Both women are said to wander around Beaulieu, and modern-day witches invoke Mary and Witchy at a nearby Bronze Age barrow. Another spooky location is that of Hurst Castle. Built by Henry VIII to defend the sea into Southampton from the west, original fortifications were reused from the devastated Beaulieu Abbey. The entity of a monk can be seen walking around the grounds. A one-time prison for Charles I before his execution, Charles is also seen wandering the castle looking forlorn. For our last tale, we visit Braymore House in Downton, on the northern edge of the forest, just north of Fordingbridge. A beautiful property with a grisly past. Built by the Doddington family, the ghost of Lady Doddington haunts the blue bedroom where she was murdered by her own son. Folklore states that if she is seen, the present owner is about to die. There is also a cursed painting in the Great Hall, and if it is moved or interfered with, means a disaster will befall those who have done so. There are endless ghostly tales from the forest. With an ancient and spellbinding past, the history of paranormal happenings is set to continue. I hope you enjoyed the video. To help me grow the channel, please subscribe and like. It's free of charge and you don't have any commitment to do so. Thanks very much for watching.